Hi there guys, it's Jace from Cyclist Training Partner and welcome to another video. On this channel we do gear reviews and training tips, so if you're new here please consider subscribing. In today's video we're going to be talking about why carbon clinchers fail on big mountain descents, starting right now. So the fundamental problem with carbon clincher rims is it anchors off that part of the rim, and then it tire obviously gets inflated and then it anchors into there, and inside you have an inner tube. On the carbon tubular, what you have is you have a solid tire with an inner tube in it, and that then gets stuck onto the carbon rim with carbon cement or tape. And so what you have is a lot of force on these brake track walls and no support going across them, where on the carbon tubular you have one solid bridge and then you have the brake track underneath that. And so the carbon tubular is safe for mountain use, and you see a lot of these rims with the carbon sidewalls getting really hot, and then the resin in that bridge softening and in the sidewall of the brake track and then just blowing out. So in effect that is the problem, is because the brake track is underneath the bridge that this maintains all of its rigidity. So just for your own reference, that is what a tubular tire looks like, and that is adhesive tape underneath it which would then glue it onto the bed of the rim. The clincher tire, that is a cross section of the tire, and you can see how that just clips into there, and so it's basically held on with a bit of trust and the force of the tube expanding it. But when these brake track sidewalls heat up, they will just open up. So if you are going to use carbon wheel sets on alpine descents and that sort of thing, you want to use a tubular wheel set and a reputable brand if you can. So as you can see, the sidewall of the brake track on the clincher has a huge amount of outward pressure applied to it, where the tubular rim does not receive that amount of pressure. So the tubular can get hot and the resin won't go off, where the carbon clincher with the sidewall, when that gets hot and the resin weakens, it will bend and the pressure of the tire will make it explode basically. So taking carbon clinchers to the Alps or the Dolomites, maybe Tenerife, Calpe, that sort of thing, not really ideal. And the guys out there on carbon stuff, they're normally tubulars and they normally have a really good idea what's safe and what's not. So yeah, if you guys have got any tips and advice for guys running carbon clinchers, please leave a comment down below and we'll see you in the next video.